Gifted and Safi, Ramadan Mubarak.
All right, good morning, students. How are you all doing today? Ramadan Mubarak. I am here today with my good friend Afra, and we're going to be talking about Ramadan and the significance of it. So Afra, we're going to start with, what is Ramadan exactly?
Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak to you too. So Ramadan in Islam is the 9th month of our calendar. And in our religion, that is when we believe that the first chapters of the Quran was revealed to Muhammad. So that is the main significance and purpose of Ramadan. That's the historical context. And Ramadan itself in Arabic means the 9th month.
Okay, cool. What is the significance of Ramadan to the people who practice it?
Yeah, so during Ramadan, we take that month to fast. So that means from sun up to sundown, we don't eat food, we don't drink water, we fast from maybe negative or harmful habits we may have, just generally, spiritually, and physically trying to fast from things that are vices or just anything of that sort. And the purpose of that is to help you become more disciplined, to really spiritually think about how you're leading and living your life in the past year and what you want to change and how to just be a better person and a better Muslim.
Okay. I like the way that stuff sounds. You're trying to better yourself. So what is Ramadan significant to you? Like, how is it significant to you? What have you learned about yourself? And what things have you grown to be better at during Ramadan?
Yeah, so for me personally, the reason I love Ramadan and the act of fasting is that it creates like a heightened sense of empathy in me. It really helps me understand how others may feel that are without. For me, if I wasn't fasting, I have every choice to go outside and choose whatever food from around the world that I want to eat. But not everybody has that choice. And forcing yourself to be in that position really helps you understand how others are feeling and what they may be going through, and it really just helps you understand and maybe even help them better. So during Ramadan also is a really important time to give. So I take that time to go into the community and see who's in need, whether they're Muslim or not, whoever they may be, and really try and give and help them in whatever situation they may be. So that's my absolute favorite part is spiritually, I really come to more of an understanding of how other people who are in need may feel.
That's beautiful. My last question is, what advice or what would you tell people who are not familiar with Ramadan but want to help out, right? Particularly teachers who may not practice Ramadan or partake in it, but want to be there for students who are partaking in Ramadan.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the biggest thing, especially for me growing up and having teachers and maybe people around me that weren't fasting, was just solidarity. And also I really love being asked questions. So if there aren't things that like you understand, I love somebody to come up to me and be like, hey, like, I know you're fasting, but what does that mean? Kind of like what we're doing here. And I really appreciate that, because sometimes people are like, oh, I'm just like not going to ask, or things like that. So I really love the questions, and as well as just the solidarity and support, just being mindful. Of course, like, it's okay, eat and stuff in front of me, but preferably maybe refrain from cussing or speaking on topics that we all know aren't appropriate would be really helpful, because it's a time for me and all Muslims to kind of refrain from those negative type of things. So just being mindful and being inquisitive. I love having a good conversation. So
Good stuff. And I want to thank you for helping me out this Ramadan. This is the first Ramadan I've been participating in. I wanted to wait till I had more research to participate in it. So I appreciate the apps, the lunar calendar you sent me, the times, all that stuff has been very beneficial, very helpful. I appreciate the recipes also from your mom.
Yes.
So yeah, that's all we got. And I appreciate you sharing these things. And hopefully everybody enjoys this. And I will talk to you later. Have a good rest of your day.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Of blessings, and you